We go into the ship, what? 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 We go into the ship, what?
To be in a World Cup is very unique and different from any other soccer experience that one would have been a part of, including like a national championship back home or a state championship, which may be the level that these kids have competed in before. First of all, you're dealing with other countries, you're dealing with the world's premier event, playing in stadiums, dealing with the pressure of the media, being away from home for weeks, playing against great teams that are just as hungry and as talented as you are, and you want to win that game that you're going on to.
Me and Amber were talking earlier about how this is the biggest game we've ever played. How we've been in State Cup before, we've been in regional finals before, we've been to all these big tournaments and stuff with our club team. But it's it's really nothing. This is a world championship. This is everyone.
As big as it gets.
Yeah, this is the biggest thing any of us have ever played in.
We've kind of tried to act our normal daily routine. We've haven't changed our routine anyway since we've come here. The mere fact that we're going into World Cup final, I think it's important that we stick to what's gotten us here, both on the field and off the field in terms of our routine.
I don't know, I always think about all the beep tests we've done and all the tennis ball tests and double sessions in 95-degree weather in New Jersey, playing against playing against the boys from Seton Hall and from Brazil, just the hardest times we've been through and how we pulled through and stuck together and always supported each other and stuff. And I think that's something you don't find that often.
I know I'm going to be super sad to leave everyone because we're all kind of like sisters now. And we've cried together, we've yelled at each other, and we've laughed, and it's been awesome. We've hugged each other millions of times. And I don't know, I think the support's been awesome. I know I hear the girls on the bench all the time, and we're always in it together, and we're always motivating each other.
I learned that there's no easy way out in this tournament because every play matters, and just that little pass or just that little last run is makes a difference.
I think there are a lot of teams that you see going to World Cup and they start out by flying and having an awesome game, and then they just little by little fizzle out. We've gone the other way where we probably had our poorest performance against a great Japan team in game one, and we've gone back, regrouped, we've talked, studied the tapes, and with each game gotten a lot better to the point where we had our best game against Germany in the semis. So I think the experience has been tremendous, and they've also learned that at this level, the difference between winning and losing, between moving on and going home after the initial round it comes down sometimes to just one kick of a ball, one little extra effort is what it comes down to. And we got out of our the initial group by the skin of our teeth, and here we are playing for a world championship. So it's such a fine line between going home and being a world champion.
In our first game we felt the loss, and that was hard, and I think that just knowing how that feels will help us to just give it our all and try to prevail in this last game.
Every game you have to go into it confident, but at the same time you always want to get that underdog feeling, so you need to prove to everyone that we can do it and just have fun. I think just enjoy ourselves out there and play good soccer.
We expect a great competitive game from them. We watched them. They're technically very sound, they're very fit, they play a high pressure game, they attack with numbers, very crafty on the ball, their forwards and midfielders. It's really a great group, and again, it's no fluke that they're here in a championship. They've earned that way as we have, and so we expect they're going to come out and play a great game. And at the end of the day, I think it's the group that more closely finds their own game and tries to take control of it, and control over the game will probably be the ones that prevail. But it's going to be a humongous task, and I think our kids are really looking forward to it.
All the Asian teams have been really skilled and are great connectors, and so I know we'll have to be really conscientious on defense and also put high pressure up on offense and try to work the through balls to score. I know everyone's a little bit nervous, of course, for this final, but I think everyone's just like ecstatic and just so excited to get into the match.
I haven't gotten nervous yet.
Yeah,
Just
tomorrow.
because it really hasn't hit me, like World Cup final, like wow.
Oh yeah, we can be like world champions as teenagers, which is really cool. I mean, none of us, like, we all dreamed that we'd win a World Cup, but it was like much later in life. I don't really think it's like sunk in yet.
And it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like biggest day of our life.
Tomorrow.
Woo!